So then in 2005, there was a situation with a fire.
There's a situation room. Yeah.
So lead me up to that. Like, what exactly happened?
Well, to be honest, that's kind of blocked out of my life, sir. And it's, it's something. It was a bad situation, and it prompted me to go into a deep depression. And so I don't even deal with that. It was a bad situation, and it took me, it changed my life. Basically, the fire got on me.
Well, I guess it was an aerosol can behind.
Yeah, water heater or something blew up. It was a fault, and bam, and thank you, Jesus. No, I wasn't hurt. I was hurt very bad.
Yeah,
but I wasn't, it wasn't scarred. It blew me back. I remember that thing blew me back. I never told people, but it blew me back. My shoulder I was burnt, but I think I broke my shoulder, and I was like, damn, my shoulder hurt. But I was so messed up on the other side, then fuck it. I didn't tell them about my shoulder. I think I had broke it. That's true. But anyway, it was a deep, bad situation that took me into a deep depression, you guys. I thought about suicide. I thought deep, but it's hard to commit suicide when you're 6'6" because the ceiling right here. So,
You can't hang yourself?
Yeah, I can't hang myself. But I can joke about that. People say, no, it happened to me. So, and then, but it made me realize, it made me change myself as a comedian. It really did, because it was like, I was like, man, when I come out, man, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna hit them a completely different way. No more holding back on this comedy.
Well, right, because with the Mr. Cooper show, you were like the straight-laced guy.
Yeah, I was straight. I was Mr. Cooper.
You're Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, I was Mr. Cooper. I was a teacher.
Right.
So I had morals.
So you kind of formed your comedy around that character a bit? You didn't go all the way left with it?
No, during that time, it was difficult because I was going, I was a different comedian. And so here I go on stage and people expect me to, be a different guy, and I was a different comedian. So I was always funny, but it was like a hard transition, for a minute. It was difficult.
Well, I guess 18% of your body got burned in that accident?
Yeah, I got burnt, bam. I was in the St. Francis burn unit for I don't even know how long. I was in coma, self-induced coma for a while, and the Lord saved me, and he saved me because it was just a trauma event, and, he saved me. And because I was supposed to get, the pain, the biggest thing that hurt me was I lost weight. I was like 230, 240 then, and it shocked my body or something, and suddenly I went to zero. I went down to I remember Nike sent me some clothes because I saw somebody else in the burn unit. I said, do I gotta wear these scrubs? He said, no, you don't have to. I'm like, oh man, send me a Nike outfit. So I'll be Jordan in this mind. I'm in the hospital, and I remember I went to take a shower. There was the lady, nurse would always take me to, I didn't take a shower. Couldn't put no water on me because I was bandaged, but I would just, wash myself. I said, I'm putting on my Nike stuff. Nike opened my box, and I remember I put the pants on, and the pants fell off. I'm like, what the hell? What happened? And they didn't give you no mirrors in there. I looked, and I was like, what? These are my size, XXL. What the hell?
Oh, there's no mirrors in the burn unit.
Nah.
Oh, right.
And then I said, I said, go get me a scale. She said, you sure? I said, yeah, go get me a scale. What the hell? And I looked, and I lost so much weight. That's when I started crying. I was like, what is going on? What? And it was a bad situation to be in that burn unit, and they was gonna scrape you, and it was like, but I remember they wanted me to get into the water, and that's when the pain, And I said, nah, they got a chair, they gonna dip you into the water. I said, no. If I'm gonna take this pain, I'm gonna get in myself. Oh, sir, you can't do that. That's just bullshit. I said, ladies, back off. And I remember I took all my stuff off, and I got into that water. It was supposed to hurt, and it felt like a baptism. And the Lord, I didn't feel no pain. Maybe I don't know, but I didn't feel it. But the water felt good as hell. I was like, oh man, I hadn't had no water for a while. And they did what they're supposed to do, the bad stuff. And, and it was probably the most dramatic experience. It took me so low into a black, valley. And people didn't know what was wrong with me, but it was like I went dark for some reason.
Well, I guess Bill Cosby called you while you were in the hospital.
Yeah, Cosby called me. Yeah, everybody called me. Yep, I'm in the hospital. Cosby called me, making jokes. Damon Wayans called me. Chris Tucker, all the comedians called me. All the motherfuckers joked on me.
Well, I guess they were comparing you to Richard Pryor.
Yeah, every dude called me, and I took it in stride.
You freebasing too, motherfucker?
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, "Was you smoking dope or something?" I was like, "No, man." And they all said, "That's true shit." They all talk. Yeah, they all talk shit to.
I mean, did you have a relationship with Cosby?
Yeah, I knew Cosby. Yeah, I knew Cosby.
I mean, when you look at where Cosby is right now,
I don't even talk about that. Yeah.
No comment?
Yeah, I ain't no comment on that. I want to keep this interview. That's like
yeah, man.
No offense.
So eventually you get out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Now, are you still scarred up?
Yep.
Or
still scarred up, messed up, fucked up on some super pain pills.
Still to this day?
No.
Oh, when you
and
first get out.
I refused to take them. They had me on some stuff so powerful. And I mean, my sisters knew what they were. Oh, I need one of them. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Go ahead. Tell them you just dropped it on the floor.
Okay.
No.
So you get out.
Yeah.
How long before you actually start doing comedy from the time that you actually get released from the hospital?
I was back on that stage. I remember I had a corporate event to do in Mexico. Maybe about, I remember I was in Mexico. I was still bandaged up. And so maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long it was, but I was still bandaged up. I couldn't remember times. I remember I went to Mexico. I couldn't go outside because I still had fresh burns. But I still did that event.
Were you making like jokes about it during the stand-up, or did that come along?
Well, I didn't tell. A lot of people didn't know about it. Since it happened in Oakland, right. We never got TMZ. So if it had been in LA, it would have been all over. And it's something I didn't want people to think that I was messed up. People think you down. And I really didn't tell nobody, and people really didn't care. I don't think.
Okay, but you got right back on that stage.
I got right back on that stage, a different animal, a different beast.
So at this point, like when I look at some of your more recent comedy,
mm-hmm.
It's a little more hard-edged, a little more, swear words, a little more vulgarity,
mm-hmm.
More sex jokes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you just start going all out at that point.
Yeah, I start going all out. I start saying that I did it like this. I'm going to say what's on my mind, the truth. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to try to be conservative. They come to see Mr. Cooper. That was a TV show. I'm giving the people what they want. People want to hear what they want to hear. And so I'm giving them, I'm being me. Just being the different person. You got to change with the times. You can't sit there and just do the same thing. And, I change with the times. Sometimes I curse, sometimes I don't. I can do a complete clean set easily, but some of these times, I'm cursing is within character. And so, but it is what it is. When I was on in that hospital, I said, I'm damn near dead. I'm hooked up to all these machines. I said, if I get out of this motherfucker, I don't care. I'm gonna go crazy.